In the sun-drenched orchards of mid-1950s Northern California, a sudden explosion of human ego and engineering genius set off a chain reaction that birthed the modern digital world. This is the story of Fairchild Semiconductor, the spark that transformed a sleepy agricultural valley into the global powerhouse known as Silicon Valley. Before Apple, Google, or Microchips ran our lives, a high-stakes corporate rebellion
permanently rewrote the rules of American business and technology.
It all started with William Shockley, the co-inventor of the transistor and a brilliant Nobel Prize winner. Shockley had moved to California to start his own electronics lab, recruiting the absolute sharpest young minds in the country. But while Shockley was a scientific genius, he was an absolute nightmare of a boss. Paranoid, micromanaging, and abusive. By 1957, his tyrannical behavior pushed 8 of his top scientists to the absolute breaking point. Led by a visionary young engineer named Robert Noyce and a brilliant strategist named Gordon Moore, these 8 men made a radical, terrifying choice. They walked out on a Nobel laureate to start their own company. Shockley furiously branded them the Traitorous Eight, believing they would fail. He couldn't have been more wrong. Desperate for funding, the group secured a critical backing of $1.5 million from industrialist Sherman Fairchild, founding Fairchild Semiconductor. Working in a crude facility in Palo Alto, the Traitorous Eight weren't just looking to build better transistors, they were looking to revolutionize them. In 1959, Robert Noyce co-invented the planar integrated circuit, the first true microchip. By embedding multiple electronic components onto a single flat piece of silicon, Fairchild solved a monumental manufacturing crisis. Suddenly, computers didn't need to be the size of entire rooms anymore. They could be miniaturized. Fairchild's chips became the literal brains behind the Apollo space missions, guiding American astronauts to the moon and proving the absolute dominance of silicon technology.
But Fairchild's greatest legacy wasn't just the silicon chip, it was the culture it unleashed. The company pioneered the modern tech startup culture, introducing stock options for employees and shattering the stuffy, rigid corporate hierarchies of the East Coast. Eventually, members of the Traitorous Eight branched out to build their own empires, most notably when Noyce and Moore left to form Intel. Over the next few decades, dozens of massive tech giants traced their lineage directly back to Fairchild, creating a dense corporate family tree affectionately known as Fairchildren. Fairchild Semiconductor proved to a captivated world that the ultimate resource wasn't gold or oil, but the raw, uninhibited power of human innovation, sparking an empire that continues to run our world today.